A few seasons back, we were not actively buying players on the transfer window as we relying on young talent from our youth academy system, with several players that available in our squad. Same goes to this season as we only bought 3 players through free transfer, all 3 region players. So the first signing is the Spanish goalkeeper Daniel Jesus Munoz Miguel from Southampton. We bought the Croatian centre-back from Liverpool Antonio Corluka. And lastly, we signed another Spanish left-back Antonio Jose Mena Diaz from Newcastle United. Now we take a look for outgoing player this season as 6 players leave the club. Among them is the Spanish centre-back Adrian Moran Arribas as he going to Portugal with Sporting Lisbon. Next one is the German center defensive midfielder Alexander Mohwald as he going to Austrian outfit of RB Salzburg. Austrian left midfielder Tobias Drexler going to Spanish giant of Atletico Madrid. The Brazilian center forward Rene going to Juventus or Piemonte Calcio. A lot of players going out of loan to other club. Another Austrian center midfielder Maurice Lehner going to Napoli. And last and not least is the Netherlands left back Luc van der Meer as he going to Denmark with Brøndby IF. This season was exceptional as we didn't purchase or bring in new player for free transfer as we used to be. We used the current squad with the player available from the previous season, so the transfer activity quite underwhelming this season as most of the players are forced to loan out to other club which they can gain experience and game time, leaving behind several important players at the club. Only 1 player are sold out. He is Jurgen Winkler, ex-club captain, Austrian playmaker who moved to Barcelona with transfer deal worth around 100 million euros. So that's it for this season. So we came to the last season of career end as we brought 3 players. So the first signing was our former player Luke Vandermeer, a Netherlands-born fullback from Bromby. This talented player who can play both sides of the pitch on the back line, being promoted from our youth academy system, and he stayed with us couple of seasons before we receive a transfer fee that we can resist for Luke Vandermeer from Bromby IF. Another reason that make Luke Vandermeer departure is we have a lot of player who can play on the left back at that time, so we decide to letting him go, but we bring back Luke Vandermeer to us this season and play a major role in our squad. While the other 2 signing, we brought free agent player Alessandro Danzi, the Italian-born winger, and Luis Tiemann, the English-born midfield. So these 3 players with us and play several games with enough playing time in the last season. Now we take a look at the transfer activity for outgoing player, where 8 players are sold. As we brought back our former player to the club, unfortunately we letting go another hot prospect as Netherlands-born right back Dan van Leeuwen going to Fortuna Düsseldorf as the club activate his release clause and get his service. He just recently signed the contract extension. Next one is the Croatian right midfield Petar Grasso as he go into La Liga side of Atletico Madrid. Meanwhile, the Brazilian goalkeeper Rafael Fernandes da Silva choose Montpellier as his next destination. Croatian centre-back Antonio Corluka moved to England and joined Southampton, while Petar Grasso joined Atletico Madrid. Another Croatian right midfield Milenko Horvat going to opposite side of Madrid to join Spanish giant Real Madrid. The 4th Croatian player that left from the club is Dusan Mirmic, the right back player going to Juventus. Another player that followed Dusan Mirmic to Italy is Norwegian midfield Stine Eriksen as he joined Napoli. Eriksen fellow countryman Niall Anderson moved to capital city of France to join Paris Saint-Germain.